Gausman's first pitch. Hit foul by Hummel, and it's 0-1.
See, Kevin Gausman works for runoff, but then they'll also at times move over to the third base side to create a better angle.
Called strike 3 on a heater there from Gausman, and a good start to his day, a 3-pitch strikeout. It's the third generation of this Astros team. Check swing on a pitch low, and he went around on appeal. That's strike 3.
And of course, along with that Isak Paredes offense that came over in the deal.
Check swing on the 1-2, and he went around on appeal again. It's Kevin Gausman striking out the side. The lefty winds and deals to Bichette. Foul ball makes it 0-1. Chopper over the mound, stopped at short by Whitcomb, and his throw over to first in time. 1 out. Payoff pitch, and Guerrero hits it high in the air to center. Jake Meyers camping under it, and he'll make the catch. Could be a tough sky today. 3-0 pitch. Hot shot to third, picked there by Cam Smith, and the Astros' top prospect throws over to first. His 2-2. Chopper to second base. Jimenez on it. 1 out.
Starting pitching, but boy, have they done a perfect job at putting a rotation together.
Bryce Matthews hits a 1-hopper to short. Long throw for Bichette, and he retires the number 2 prospect in the Astros system. 2 down.
It's a splitter, so you can lay off it. Now, some hitters have had success in that regard, so he just wants to keep them guessing.
Jimenez quick throw to first, and it's not in time. Melton legs out an infield single.
About the other day, how important that is to Max Scherzer.
Runner takes off on the pitch. Kirk's throw down to second, bounces past Jimenez into center field. But it looked like Melton wasn't so sure if the ball was there or not.
Down in the zone.
1-2 to Whitcomb. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Fourth punch out already for Kevin Gausman. World Series MVP. He'll take a walk.
We've seen George consistently in the 4-hole here this spring.
Drives the ball out to right field, but right at Jacob Melton. 1 out. Hit through the right side and into right field. A base hit for Kirk. Up to second, George Springer. And Alejandro Kirk staying hot here in the spring.
Well, that was a hit and run. Get out front sometimes when he's not going good and roll stuff over to the left side.
Will Wagner drilled there with a pitch by his former AAA teammate.
Try to cash in at least one.
0-2. Swings through it, strike 3. Swing and a towering fly ball out to center field, ranging back Meyers, and he'll have it to end the inning.
A walk in Rogers as a non-roster invitee. Perhaps he provides some of the offense that they're looking for from the second base position.
Quite a battle here, by the way, as that ball is gone. Thought that one was drifting foul the whole way, but Meyers on the 10th pitch of the at-bat sends it out of the yard. He's confused. That ball got lost up in the sky, but it's a home run for Jake Meyers and a 1-0 Houston lead.
Well, it looked like he was out front a little bit, and the way George Springer was going after it, it almost looked like George was just chasing that ball to watch it go out of bounds, out of fair territory. Helmet's coming off as he swings. See, George, I thought George was just chasing this and it was just going to hook foul. On the inside part of the plate, and that's what caught him out front of it.
Now a line drive just past the reach of Bichette and into center field. It's a base hit for Salazar. He has a single with nobody out.
Carry the zone and stay strikes at the bottom.
That's ball 4, and there are 2 on now for the Astros with nobody out.
Visuals to help pitchers execute the pitches where they're designed to go.
Line drive off of the bat of Cam Smith, and that's a base hit into right. Station to station for the Astros as Salazar stops at third. Hummel up to second. Another 2-2. Hit out to left field. Springer under it. A tag at third by Salazar, and the throw goes into third base. Sacrifice fly for Victor Caratini, and the Astros double their advantage 2-0.
Sinker slider combination.
Went inside, didn't hit Singleton, but gets away from Kirk, and both runners advance.
There's the sinker inside.
Close to or on the edge of the grass. 3-2 is lifted to center field, backing up Lo Perfido. Tagging from third, Hummel. Lo Perfido makes the catch, and he'll toss it back to Bichette. Hummel in to score easily. Smith up to third. It's another sacrifice fly for the Astros, and now a 3-0 lead. Infielder and a promising bat for the future of the Astros. Swing and a miss, snap throw to third, and they got him. Smith was way off the bag at third base. Alejandro Kirk.
He almost can do what he wants to do.
Bichette drives it deep to left field. Hummel not even going to move. That one's way gone.
What I meant, Ben, is if Bo wants to hit a home run, he'll hit a home run.
Yeah, looking pretty good right now. Bo Bichette with his second moonshot homer of the spring, and the Blue Jays cut into the deficit.
Bo can do a lot of things in the batter's box, and I think he is very unique as a hitter in that he can be a real high average hitter with a little bit of power, or he can maybe try to do more damage and maybe give up a little bit of sacrifice. They can lead the league in hits, but still have some pretty good pop and still hit his 20 and some change.
Swinging bunt from Guerrero yields the first out of the inning for the Astros.
Like this, I'm sure Popkins and his staff had all of the different things they have, lots of video.
Gordon strikes out Santander, 2 down.
On what that fastball
is. 3-1. Springer hits it on the ground to short, eats up Whitcomb, and he's not even going to make the throw. Had a couple chances maybe to recover there, but it just kind of spiraled on him. He's up now as the inning continues. He chops the ball to second. That'll be Bryce Matthews underhanding to first to end the inning.
Into games, you know, so I'd rather have you know, at least 2 times where I'm kind of facing my own guys, where I can kind of usually 90% of it. So if I can get a swing and miss on another pitch, you know, I'll gladly take it for sure. Everybody's mentality, and last year, like you said, was rough, and so we're trying to get back to that.
It out later, but it's just a little bit different here in Florida. Alejandro Kirk hits it on the ground to second, and a toss over to first by Matthews. 1 out. And could easily have 3 teams in the playoff picture. Wagner strikes out, and there are 2 down.
Pitch mix, 4-seamer, curveball, slider, and changeup.
Clement loops the ball out to second base. Bryce Matthews makes the catch, and that's the end of the 4th inning.
Season, they really teed off on the slider a little bit.
Line drive, nice pick at second by Jimenez. He'll throw on to first, and Myers is retired.
Bit at short as well.
Pop up left side of the infield. That's going to drift all the way out to left. George Springer in his second start out there in the spring makes the catch.
Step over to your left.
3-2. Foul tip, strike 3. Nice inning from Chad Green. 1-2-3 with a strikeout.
We'll say the right side of the field and the left side of the field, they're just different because of the way it comes off. The ball comes off the bat.
Well, Perfido chases on the 3-2 and strikes out. 1-1. Swing and a line drive out to right center. That's going to sink into the glove of Jake Myers. 2 outs.
And we've talked about spring training at bats. Bends over almost and tightens up as the barrel tips forward, and that's what initiates his swing.
Grounds it up the middle, sliding stop by Whitcomb, and it's off the bag for John Singleton. So Guerrero maybe has an infield hit there. We'll see how they want to score it.
But you can still come back if you do start slowly with the 3 wild card format.
Swing and bunt. This is going to be a tough play. It's another infield hit. Vladdy taken off for third. No one's at the bag, and a Superman dive into the base. How do you like that? Heads up base running from Guerrero. Now the 2-2. And that's strike 3. Blue Jays get
ready to throw and be into that starting lineup opening day, or if it may take him a couple extra weeks.
Ground ball to third. Ernie Clement picks it up and tosses to first. 1 out. Like a more entertaining, manageable experience. 3-2 pitch, just low, and that's going to be ball 4.
Well, I think if you called them all,
he was in the lineup that day as the DH for the Astros. He swings and misses strike 3, but that's Aaron Sanchez starting. Another 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on that slider, and Nick Sandlin strikes out back-to-back hitters.
Shared some of that already today.
Outside, ball 4. Bring in Josh Hader, and at the money that you bring him in at, he's going to close. Kirk rips it to left field. That's a base hit, bouncing into the wall. Head around second, Jimenez. He'll go to third. Kirk up to second with a double. And the Blue Jays have 2 in scoring position. It's 1-2. Swing and a fly ball, right field. Turning around, melts it, and that one bounces off the wall. Stefanik scores. Bethencourt stops at third. Up to second base, Will Wagner, and he's got a second straight day with an RBI double. The 3-1. Swing and a fly ball, hooking toward the corner, and that one's off the wall. Bethencourt coming in to score, Rodin right behind him. A 2-run double for Ernie Clement, and the Blue Jays have their first lead of the day. Right behind the bag at short. Loperfido drives it out to right, and a diving catch by Jacob Melton. Clement tagging, advances to third. That's a tough break for Loperfido, but he moves the runner up to third base.
Stay on the plate. That's the one he'll do some damage against.
Drives the ball out to right center. Going back, Melton. He'll make the catch, and Clement jogs home. Good execution in a 2-strike count. A sacrifice fly in the first.
From a young hitter cashing in that run.
Peyton Williams drives the first pitch on a hop to first. Singleton flip back to the covering pitcher Hernandez, and that will do it. 2-2. Called strike 3, and the Astros swing and a miss, strike 3, and this is looking like Loss's best outing so far. Back-to-back punch-outs.
Some excellent breaking pitch.
Another 2-strike pitch. In the air, center field. Miles Straw, the Gold Glover on the run, makes the catch and ends the inning.
As many left-handed pitchers as righties in the game.
You look at his career, 786 OPS from the right side. And Wyman's pitch. Broken bat flare, gets over the second baseman Whitcomb and into center. Springer with a base hit.
Trying to let the ball get deep, whatever the case may be.
Stefanik flares that one to right field. Another hit for the Blue Jays. Stop sign put up at third base. That's where Barger remains. Lucas up to second. It's a single for Stefanik, and the bases are loaded with nobody out.
Behind you, have to make sure you pick up your coach quickly.
Bethencourt with a liner out to center. Barger tagging, caught by Myers, and Barger races home. Sacrifice fly for Bethencourt, and it's 6-3 Toronto.
Seen an outfielder playing balls live off the bat and run into a wall.
Rodin strikes out there, 2 down.
He'll end up back in Buffalo, but I think that right-handed bat with pop could play.
Runners are going to advance on that pitch in the dirt. Wild pitch moves Lucas to third and Stefanik to second. Show the ability to play center field. The corners can be open on DH days for Springer or Santander. Pop up off the bat of Martinez, caught by Salazar. That will do it for the 7th. The Blue
He was up there pretty good, and he was hitting some spots.
Hop up, back of third, and that's trouble. That's going to drop into left field for a blue base hit. Nothing that Martinez or Lucas could do. Let's go down to the field, though. Here's Arden Zwelling. Loss is 1-2 to Hummel. Roped and picked on the backhand by Stefanik at second. Over to the ball and throw to first. 4-6-3 double play.
You can't blow up the shortstop anymore, but he does a nice job clearing himself to make a good strong throw to first.
Cam Smith drives one out to right, and Barger makes the catch. He got a little bit hung up on that.
ERA up over 6.5 in AAA last season. Walks certainly an issue for him.
Miles Straw hits the first pitch to short, and he's retired. His first time up to the plate, 1 out.
Training as strong and as ready as you can be, because you're probably only going to lose a bit throughout the course of the season.
Namala chases the high heat there. He goes down for the second out. Let's go down to the field to Arden Zwelling.
So I'm not sure how much that It goes on, I'm sure, in the minor leagues as well, but this is another one of those things that in terms of the preparation and recovery at the big league level,
Three scored a pair of runs. Swings and drives it way out to right field. If it's fair, it's gone, and it is way gone. A mammoth shot from Barger, and the Blue Jays extend the lead to 8-3.
We thought Bo Bichette's home run was a no-doubter. This was way gone onto the rooftop in right field, and Addison Barger could not have felt that ball off the bat. He caught it so cleanly.
It's just over 320 feet to that wall, and he hit it 420 feet. So he hit the 0-1 to Nathan Lucas, lifted to right center field. Working over there is the new center fielder Kennedy Corona, and he has it to end the inning. The pitch, and that'll technically be a 4-pitch walk, kind of a 3-pitch walk to Caratini. Lost from the stretch, and he got him through that breaking ball, and the runner takes off for second late. The throw is going to sail off of Stefanik and into right center. Falling behind to Castro.
And this is where veteran catcher can help him out, really try to help him get through this inning. Excellent pitch again.
Fourth strikeout for Bloss, and he's 1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 punch-outs in a row for Jake Bloss. He pitches 3 scoreless innings, and the Blue Jays win it 8-3.
Nice way to finish up for Jake Bloss, and 3 very good innings, but 2 very loud home runs.